Hello, everyone. This is Nathaniel Thomas Fort coming to you live from my apartment here in Columbus, Georgia. I wanted to take the time to say Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year. I hope you guys are ready to embark on something that we have not had the fortune to go on before. So it is truly a blessing to be here. I know I have kind of been MIA for some days. I wanted to post something, let you guys know that I am doing okay. I'm recovering. Well, my household is recovering from COVID. Yes, COVID knocked on our door and I opened it, and we've been sick since Christmas Eve, even days before that. But we're all doing well. We're getting back to what we know as normalcy in our lives. Still recovering. It was tough. I would tell anybody it was tough. I just want to talk to you guys quickly about that. Just please watch and monitor your body. Your symptoms, we actually thought the symptoms started kind of like as flu-like symptoms for us. And then within like day 2 or 3, I was like, let's kind of take a COVID test. And I took my test and popped positive like 30 seconds. And then Charles, the same thing, not far behind me. So we were in quarantine and isolation during this whole time. And honestly, to be honest with you, I was in quarantine beforehand. Charles, with his second job, brought it home to us. So I definitely got to blame him through all of it. But I wanted to let you guys know, take this time. I know we're spending a lot of time with family. We're traveling. We're in airports, on the trains, buses, cars, whatever. Please take the time to wear your mask, sanitize, wash your hands, monitor and watch those symptoms. You know your body. If you know that you're not feeling your normal self, pop a test. If you don't have a test on you, go to the urgent care, go to your nearest pharmacy, but definitely get tested because the symptoms are the same as a cold, the flu, pneumonia, COVID. I mean, all the symptoms are the same. So really take your time to get tested so you would know. I'm grateful that we did get tested and boosted and all of that stuff before we moved to Georgia from Baltimore. So once we got here and we started feeling the symptoms, we knew it was something. We either knew it was like we were feeling it, we thought it was the flu. But we went ahead and popped a test. Thank goodness I had a bunch of tests at home. Doing this as my 9-to-5 job, I kind of have insight and kind of know what to do and how to prepare. Not saying that I'm a medical doctor, but let me tell you something. When you have been dealing with this thing from the beginning, working for the health department, working for Johns Hopkins, working for big Fortune 500 companies. This is my second Fortune 500 company that I've been able to work with. And kind of when their people test positive, I have to kind of walk them through what they need to do so they can be able to rest, get better, and be able to get to work. But let me tell you something, it hits everyone different. COVID hits everyone different. Just make sure that you pay attention to the symptoms. Go to the CDC website to see what the symptoms are, and just make sure that you stay on top of it, okay? But I am doing better. I'm still a little weak. I'm smiling, I'm laughing, I'm drinking, I'm eating. My appetite fully haven't gotten to what I'm used to because, you know, well, you guys don't know, I love to eat. That's why I work out and stay in shape, because I love to eat everything. So I'm getting back to my normal rhythm and stuff. So every day is a struggle, making it out of it. So if anyone has questions or anything about it, just feel free to reach out to me, inbox me. You guys know my inbox, or just, you know, reach out to me on my link on Instagram, Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, all of that. Just reach out to me if you have any questions. And if I can't answer the questions, I would definitely shoot you in the direction of where you need to do, so you'll be able to know what you need to do to protect yourself, because the season is still here. COVID has not gone away. It's very much alive and kicking and doing what it's been doing. But I wanted to reach out to you guys to say that, as well as to say Happy New Year, and to let you guys know that I got some great stuff coming for the podcast for the new year soon. Some amazing stuff. And I also want to take the time to reach out to those people in my life that checked on me and made sure I was all right. And lifted my spirits when they needed to be lifted, and when I was crying and snotting, or my throat was feel like it was it was closing up and I couldn't talk, they text. So they know who they are. Thank you guys, because you guys have truly been my heroes and sheroes through all of this, and they know who they are. But I'm here today and able to do what I'm doing for my Heavenly Father God and those amazing people who are in my life. And you guys probably see the monitors and stuff in my background. This is what I do for a living. My podcast, I love it, is my second job, but I have a job during the day where I just deal with COVID all day. So, and talk about COVID. But I fought it for a long time, but it finally hit me. It finally got me. And I would tell anyone, watch your symptoms. Stay on top of it. Keep that thermometer close to you. Stay hydrated. Try to sit up. Don't try to lay down, because it's not going to work good. And just listen to what your doctors are saying. And if you haven't gone to the doctor, follow up with the pharmacist. And follow up with those entities that are there to help you through this time. Because, I mean, it is January. January the 1st, so it's going to be around. The weather is up and down. People are traveling. People are not wearing masks. People are not sanitized. It's going to happen. But what we can do is be smart about protecting ourselves during this time. If you don't have tests, check your state. Go to your state site. Like, I know when I lived in Maryland, it was MD vaccination. Georgia is GA vaccination. So you can be able to get vaccinated if you want to, or even be able to get some free tests. So you can test yourself at home, because it was great to have those tests at home where we were able to test ourselves to see what it was. So I didn't have to go to the emergency room or to the urgent care or to the pharmacy. I had to test at home. So I got to pop it and see if I was positive or negative. So that helped out a lot. And I just made sure I stayed at home, or kept the family at home. I have always been like a little extra when it comes to stuff. So I had all the medicines and herbs and supplements and vitamins and oranges and, lemon and ginger, and elderberry and all that stuff. I had all that stuff at home. So I was preparing I didn't know it was coming, but I was preparing for it, cold and flu season. So I was ready. So it made it easy for us to get what we needed to fight this. And it has definitely been a fight, I will tell you. I have never stayed in the bed this much through the last 9 days. Like, oh my God, I look at my bed in a different way now. And when I got better, the first thing I wanted to do was just start cleaning. So that's what I've been doing today, and trying to breathe and, hit my inhaler and all that stuff, and just try to wipe everything down, clean everything and all that good stuff. But I wanted to just pop on very shortly. You guys, you're gonna be happy. This is a short video from me. Like I said, I'm still recovering. I don't have my lungs are not ready to do like a full hour of the podcast, but I do have some amazing stuff coming for you guys. So I thank you for joining me on this ride. I thank you for listening all the way from my first video on podcast, my first episode. And I want to thank those listeners who started with me 5-7 years ago when I was on YouTube, and I'm still on YouTube. So just type in Nathaniel Thomas Jr., encouraging and uplifting men, and you can see my very first video that I started back then. So I want to say thank you all for really rocking with me and riding with me. Keep clicking, subscribing, and listening. Thank you. And I'm going to shout out some of my viewers. This is I wanted the show to really be something that is going to inspire and uplift men. But when I go back and do the numbers, because I am a numbers guy, don't let this face fool you. I am a numbers man. I came from corporate America. So I'm a numbers guy. I have more female viewers than male viewers. I'm okay with that. Anybody that wants to get anything from what I'm saying, and I hope and pray that you do, take it, use it, share it. It's good for both males and females. And anybody that wants to listen, I don't care what walks of life you are from. If you want to listen to my podcast and tune in and all of that, hey, I encourage it. I love it, because I think what I have is good for everybody. Don't you? So those that can see me, hello, hello. Those that can hear me, thank you. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys. I love you guys. I'm grateful for every person that listens. I hope your household is blessed. I hope that you are blessed as a person in 2023. And let's just sit back and do what we got to do and watch our year be amazed. Thank you all. Know that I love you. Bye-bye.